Welcome to Wildermyth, game with many possibilities. Without further ado, let's begin. Let's start a new campaign. We'll start with the beginning campaign, The Age of ULSTRYX. I've got a few mods I'm going to be using. Going to be using new events, peacetime variety, and expanded visuals. These should not detract from the spirit of the game too much. They will just add for the chance for things to not repeat themselves too much, so it becomes more of an immersive experience. So without further ado, let's get started. Tholbrec. Alright, I like that. Alright, so let's get started with our campaign, shall we? This book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. I can make my death sound really ridiculous. Alright, then I should at least start it serious. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Concerned only with the depth and echo of his own thoughts, a young man named Tholbrec takes the seasonal road to the town of Graydame. It's a timeless problem, the stone in the shoe. When should one bend and remove it? When is it finally time? Where's that threshold between discomfort and laziness? I could write a treatise. Probably. Breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm here already, huh? Here's the hard part. Getting Eldia out of the house. Wonder if her bread baking idea ever worked out. Or her dice game, or if she bought that press, or that smoke. Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Tholbrec hurries towards town, thinking of Eldia, a young woman whom he's known since boyhood. I mean, I do this for anyone, I think. Rescue them? Right. Eldia, you're not stuck, are you? Don't be dead. Her homestanding. It's alright. Breathe, Tholbrec. Eldia? Graydame is in flames. Are you in there? Eldia? Tholbrec doesn't know. The door unlocks. Why is no one... Eldia shoves it open. Oh, yeah. Fire? I know. Sorry. Get inside. Quickly. Your bow? Yeah. There's things in the streets. You didn't see any? Like monsters? I don't know. I've got one trapped behind. Behind the house. Staying in here isn't really an option. Right. So here, I've got some tools around. You've always been, strong. So I'm thinking, together, we can at least drive it off. Together. Mm-hmm. Well, I'd like to keep this creature at arm's length. You know, in case we... Don't worry, Tholbrec. I'll be right here. Open the door when you're ready. Alright, just let me stand in front of you. I just shot a monster. I hit it, didn't I? Did I hit it? Lie to me if you have to. The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Dustyn could be in trouble. Won't we be safer together? Come on, let's keep our word. Dustyn? He's at that ruined tower by now. Anyway, what about my house? No one's going to steal your stuff. Dustyn will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. Is it really? Yeah. Anyway, I just think... We said we'd meet him. We should. The tower in the hills. You've been there. Yeah. Once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come, they go. That direction. Tholbrec and Eldia follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Let him be alive, alive and unhurt. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've known Dustyn longer than I have. He's pretty capable, I feel like. Oh? Yeah, Dustyn's a little unserious sometimes, but he doesn't often disappoint me. You know? Weird things do tend to happen around him. I'd say he's probably up there now, figuring things out. The previous night, the tower where Dustyn had arranged to meet Tholbrec and Eldia is a place he often used to escape to as a boy. He knows its rooms and floors so well. He could survive being chased through them. Now I wait, I suppose. Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive, until that beast breaks through. What do you say, beast? Even you must be bored. The tower has outlived generations. There's an elden dignity in the stones. They stand for standing, though it seems they guard nothing. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book. Why have I never... Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself. The beast. I'm also wondering. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories, the folklore of folk long forgotten. Circles of the Ancients. Is wild nonsense. How a woodcutter can read the rings inside old trees to find the exact moment a grove began calling itself a forest. The Coin-Claw Bear and the Benstrom Fox is mostly a conversation between a miserly bear and a traveling fox. In the final sentence, the fox stamps the bear's soul into a coin and sends him around the world on the current of exchange. The Graydame dancer claims there once danced a woman in so many spinning circles that she stopped moving, and everything else began to turn instead. Dustyn reaches the last word, the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book... Something in him feels like it's coming loose, but he can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. All right, I should at least start it serious. Here in our yondering country. Dustyn writes. Words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and he's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through his body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once spelled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Dustyn's head, subsides.
I made it to morning?
He lowers his bleary eyes. His story lies before him in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it.
Why do I feel
powerful? He slides a branch from the rubble. It's sturdy. It has a palm-loving twist.
Well, beast, it's time. I'm getting out of here.
More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. But Dustyn moves quietly, sensing his way in the dark. Daylight lands on his wrist. Cool wind soothes his tired eyes.
Did I make it? I did, didn't I?
Closes the tower door, gentle to make no noise.
That was the mystic's art, that I did. Right, tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a man's born with that might blossom in his life when he needs them. People will be so mad at me. But fortune likes to smile, they say.
Dustyn?
Need to figure out what all I can do with this power. How to use it well.
Dustyn, you all right there?
Hey, Dustyn. Something happened. Yeah, I forgot you two were coming. Sorry, I just had the weirdest night and day and...
Tholbrec saved my life. We barely made it out here.
Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town.
Yeah, that's Graydame.
It burned.
Things are different than they were.
Yeah? I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this.
A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters.
Well, I'm a wizard. Tactically, is there any information that might be pertinent?
A perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they come from, what drove them to attack the town of Graydame. But letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea.
Do we fan out, get aggressive, or maximize our defense? Stay tight? Sure, well...
Back at my house, it was pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you. The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluids darken the dust.
Just blood, I suppose. Corrupted blood.
Corrupted is a heady word. Hey, look at us. Look what we did.
Yeah.
Day drops, day rises. Dusk is sweet, the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the tower up a bit.
I always liked its weird stairs and stones, and it did save me.
Are you thinking about what comes next? I am, and I don't just mean drinks either. I mean... Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land. We'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name. And make sure it's one they'll sing.
Sound like you've thought about this.
The Company of Shadows. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant. Heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire that night. Here follow the tales of the Company of Shadows. Be remembered.